Good day, brothers and sisters, comrades, and everybody else. My name is Asa Anpu. I'm from the Uhuru movement, and I've been asked to do a little bit of book reading for you today. So we'd like to review a book called Chains Too Good to Let Go That Have to Now Be Urgently Broken by Paul Njabulo V. And we are reading from page 125, a passage, two paragraphs actually, as well as two paragraphs from page 126. And we're about to begin. Mutsipe seems all set and ready with his earlier in the year showing off his first name basis friendship with Barack Obama, and ending the year by being the first ever commoner to tap the Amazulu King's shoulder at the aptly named Global Citizens Concert, without any qualms nor later censor. With later suggestions that he was well far on his way to leaving out brother-in-law Cyril out of the GC concert, maybe to just show off the Americans who is the real groot ding wat die kat geëet het here, until some boer makaplan situation was gone into the 11th hour. So here we're having an analysis of basically the political situation in South Africa amongst the African middle class. So let's look at it again. Nogal, in the days just before Zuma took to Twitterati to continue to bedazzle and confuse Mzansi, while seeming to erode Cyril's footholds big time, well up until the famous R. Sona, which is Roosevelt Ramaphosa or Ramaphosa Roosevelt. Now is Petrus harboring a private hunger on this country as a first citizen as well? That's the question the author asks, which would be overwhelmingly welcome on the ground, where he has altruistically given to churches, NGOs, and royalties across the board. So we're having a situation whereby we see some sort of generosity coming from this African petty bourgeois person who's known as Patrice Motsepe, and everybody loves this guy. They always say he's some kind of a useful person somehow. I guess it's more like, so we're thinking about the second page, I guess. Part of the above, though, on the flip side, with the Motsepe altruism, reminds me of one of my former church's Bishop D.G. Ming, advising my fellow clergy running to be delegates to a general conference sitting in the US, that when he had run as candidate for the bishopric, he had gone to folk and said, "Remember me visiting you in hospital? Remember me showing up the more when you had undergone surgery?" When folk recall all that, there is no way they are going to deny you their vote. But the most wily bishop I have ever known was not done. When he had got word that a high-powered delegation from South Africa was on its way to have a showdown with him on the general conference floor at the end of the term there, he swung into action and organized an even bigger group that was going to touch down at the River Jordan in the Holy Land first. So we have some sort of showmanship here, on their way to the United States to be re-baptized by himself. That really worked magic on the gullible who then went out to defend him tooth and nail at the general conference. Now come on, political pundits, what's your bones reading on Petrus? That's a question that people are going to have to answer. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.